Hello everybody, how you doing? Today, Superfiend here, and welcome back to our legendary Total War 3 Kingdoms Records Mode Legendary Campaign. Gosh, it's a mouthful to remember all of that. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody that the game is still in early access. I'm still recording this before the game is released. And also thank you to Creative Assembly for inviting me to the party. At the end of last episode, this is a very successful and a very fun campaign, I think, so far. We're playing, like I said, as Huang Shao of the Yellow Turban. No, I didn't even say that yet. We're playing as Huang Shao, the Yellow Turban faction. Last episode, we managed to catch this fellow here in an ambush. We damaged him pretty badly, and then we chased him down on the campaign map. And we're going to try to wipe him out. And then we do have to be careful because Liu Bei is hanging around like somewhere like over here, which would be northward on the campaign map. Now, before we start the battle, really quick, normally I would be tempted to pronounce this name as Yuan Shao. But from what I can tell, and I have been trying to research and work on my Chinese pronunciation, I'm going to say it really slow. I think that this is really pronounced as Yuan Shao. So Yuan Shao. So we have Huang Shao is attacking Yuan Shao. And let's go ahead and get this show on the road. We are a little bit damaged over here. We have our Yellow Turban warriors. These guys got their shields. Good block chance. We have a peasant, what's this called? A peasant captain force here that we recruited. Not led by a general, but led by a captain, which is like a regular unit. And then your generals are accompanied by cavalry mounts. Okay. That was interesting. My my game sound cut out. Okay, so he's over here. He is being reinforced by the town garrison. So I think what we want to do, we want to take our really good archery masters. We want to set them up like so. And let's take this guy here. And let's see. Sorry, I was just looking at something silly there. Okay, light spear infantry. These guys are swords. Always confuses me because these guys carry pitchforks, but it counts as a sword. I wish the unit card had a better representation of the weapon. But we're gonna go ahead and deploy out like this, and we'll use our peasants to protect our archer flank. And then we have lots of peasant archers. And we'll deploy them a little bit in front of our archery masters so that if the garrison has missile units, we can absorb that with our larger peasant archer units. These archery masters, they have half as many troops in the unit, 120 compared to 240. And we're going to select our 3 full strength, well, this one's almost full strength, Yellow Turban warriors, and just kind of, well, I don't know, maybe we'll set them this way. And then can we put one general here? That's our faction leader, and we'll put the other one over here. This is Guan Yu. I have to work on that pronunciation as well. I'm getting through them slowly but surely, and I think we're ready to start the battle. So let's go ahead, select all this stuff, and using the Alt key here to move forward, and then before I let go, holding down Control, letting go. That makes everybody move forward while walking. And somehow this unit didn't get selected in all of that. That's kind of interesting. Okay, now there's a little hill here if we get down onto the campaign map level. And so that's why we can't see the garrison that's reinforcing the enemy over here coming onto the map. They're just right on the other side of the hill. There they are. Hello, fellas. How you doing today? Come on in. You know, we're having a nice party over here. These guys are running a little bit faster, so let's go ahead and make these guys run so that they can kind of get in line with their friends here. And then let's go ahead and set these 2 to fire there. These 2 to fire there. Control right click with our cavalry there. And there, that's going to make the cavalry kind of walk into range. And then, looking in here, they have an infantry captain. I think he's got shields. Okay, now I can't see him. They're all standing on top of each other, so it makes it kind of hard. No, he doesn't. They have halberds or polearms of some sort. Not quite sure what those are. But we have targeted them with our infantry or our archery masters. And so these guys are just taking a fair amount of casualties on the way in. Now let's run up with our infantry there. Okay, we broke them. Now let's target the G militia. If I'm correct, they also have no shields. I think they're carrying like large polearms or halberds as well. They are, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to be able to close that gap before their morale breaks. Okay, so the whole garrison just kind of said, to heck with this. Let's go do something else. Can we stop firing? Turn this way. Please stop firing. Turn that way. And then let's tell all this stuff to walk. Now, if we can, we're going to try to get here with our cavalry and wipe out these archers. And what that will do is it will make the garrison incredibly weak should we move up and attack the settlement when we're out of this battle here. But I'm doubtful that we're going to get to these guys before they get off the map. They got 95. No, it was very close. Very close, but no cigar. And there's Yuan Shao, Mounted Saber Militia, and Mi Zhu. Now, I did take the time to play a little bit of a Yuan Shao campaign. The guy that we're fighting, actually. I played a little bit of his campaign, and so now I got a little bit more knowledge about these troops that we're up against here. The Mounted Saber Militia and Mounted Saber Cavalry, they have a very high block chance to ranged damage. So it's really not worth our while to shoot them with missiles, which is something that, like, I've been doing throughout this campaign. But they have like 80, well, when I was playing, they had like 80% ranged block chance, which is absolutely huge for cavalry troops. So they're very durable in the face of missile fire. The rest of the stuff that they got here, not so much. So the G militia here. No, these are the... Okay, they got a unit of spear guards. The spear guards have the shields, I'm pretty sure. And then the saber militia have shields. Who are you shooting at? These are peasants. Yeah, go ahead. Knock a few of them out. I don't care. Okay, the G militia. Shoot them. Let's find our two generals and have them chase after those archers over here. Although, to be honest, once we do enough damage to this stuff in here, I think the archers will probably just turn and run. Yeah, see, everything's starting to waver. And there they go. And so what I want to do is I want to get all the way up here. Turn off guard mode here. Run after these guys. I want to wipe out as much of this force as we can. So we're just going to speed up the game here a little bit while we chase these guys down. I don't think we're going to catch him. We can hit the archer militia. We're probably not going to catch the mounted saber militia guys. Shoot all this, though. Yeah, those guys aren't going to get anywhere. Maybe we can catch them. I don't know. Once upon a time, all the way back in Shogun 2, you used to be able to sometimes catch fleeing cavalry with your own cavalry. And then when Rome 2 came out, that's Saber Militia. When Rome 2 came out, it became incredibly more difficult to run down troops that were fleeing the field. And it's kind of been that way ever since Rome 2. Thrones of Britannia, not included in that because I never played it, so I don't have the experience with that title. But Warhammer and Attila and Rome 2, even when you're chasing troops down and like your troops surround their troops, oftentimes they would like not die and they would escape. And I'm very happy to say that I think Three Kingdoms is a lot more. Okay, we can exit out of here now. Yeah. Three Kingdoms is a lot more like Shogun 2 in that regard. When you go to chase down troops fleeing the field, you tend to be able to catch them much more reliably, even if they're cavalry. And you also tend to be able to wipe them out so that they don't have a presence on the campaign map anymore. I'm very happy that it plays that way, because it's something that I've been kind of missing from Rome 2 up until, well, now. So anyways, what do we got here? Yuan Shao. He has a hardened iron shell. Can I see what's our treasury look like? We're still negative here. Friends and rivals. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna release him for the money. We're pretty well replenished here. We have a few units that are a little bit weak, but overall pretty good, and 2% is not going to do all that much for us. We also have a lot of military supplies, so we'll do the ransom and take the income. Okay. And uncommon talent. Many of our soldiers are folk with a simple desire for a better world, but as diamonds are extracted from coal, heroes can be hewn from humble beginnings. I always choose to promote them. I can't see any reason why I wouldn't promote people. So, yeah, why not? Gained a rank. Ancillaries gained a ooh, what's this? A black stallion. Well, let's right-click on that to close it. We have equipped here a brown stallion. Non-equipable. Ancillary is used by... I have no idea how to pronounce this. Sen? Okay, thinking to Cao Cao. So I'm going to say Sen B. I'm going to go with for now. Ugh, so many names that I have no idea what to do with. Anyways, +6 cunning, 10% chance of evading capture post battle, and +20 charge bonus. Our brown stallion is very similar. It just has cunning instead of resolve. So let's go ahead here. Well, I don't think we need to give him either of these, because he's already got this one. It's already got the 10% chance of evading capture. It's got the resolve, and giving him cunning isn't gonna neither one of these are gonna get pushed over 100 by the horse. So let's go ahead and look at this guy now. Now Guan Hai, he'll get a lot closer. He'll be 2 away, and then Pei Yuan Shao. So I think we want to give it to Guan Hai, the one that gives the resolve. Okay, so we need to take it from Huang Shao. Sorry, buddy. Okay, wait, what happened here? Okay, so now he's got this one. He's at 96. Oh, I guess his other one gave him 2 resolves, so he only got 4 from that. Oh, darn. Well. And then going back over here, where he's got the one that has 2 expertise. He can go ahead and take this one, I guess. So we remove, yeah. So he's got the black stallion now with the... No, we gotta right-click on it. Okay. It's very hard when you're looking at like what's over here. It's very hard to tell like what's already equipped. So like if I select this one, and then you're looking in here, it's like, because there's this little ring in here, it makes you kind of think like this is the one that's currently equipped because it's selected, but I'm guessing that this little ring means that it's exceptional, as it says over there on the right. I still get a little bit confused by the user interface in regards to that kind of stuff. It's just going to take some time to get used to. And then, so now this guy, he's just got like a basic horse. And this is the guy that we must have recruited. That's why he had the nice horse, because he just got absorbed into our faction. He's got 20 satisfaction, so not too high. He's a musician and a healer. Is that all we can like really look at and do right there? Okay, so looking up here, Liu Bei hanging out up here. He's got enough movement to get all the way into down here. So he can't get the Beihai. We're gonna choose the starve out faction for option for a moment. This guy does not have the movement to get into the settlement, at least not from here. But let's go ahead and move up with him. And then how are we looking over here? We have minus 18 public order, a change of 20 this turn, so we're going to be at 2 public order here. We still have these towers. We are upgrading our meditation garden. So we're going to have plus an extra 2 satisfaction, an extra 5% research rate from what we currently have. So that's good. I guess we can go ahead and... I think we can auto-resolve this one. We lost 15 troops. That seems reasonable. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to occupy. Okay, very good. This guy has moved pretty much as far as he can. We can't come out with Huang Shao. Liu Bei is up here. He's pretty much full strength. And he's got better troops than we do. He's got the Ji militia. He's got quite a few of them, honestly. And, like, we have a bunch of peasants in here. These peasants are no match for any of these retinues. Not even close. So, and then these guys, Saber Cavalry. Yeah, see, so if we look up here at the Saber Cavalry, that they have 65% ranged block chance. That's incredibly high. And that's part of the reason why we're doing like no damage to them when we shoot them. Liu Bei himself doesn't have quite as much. We don't know his stats and we don't know his. I wonder why we know Liu Bei's but not the others. Okay, we managed to take the town without setting everything on fire, which is nifty. We're at minus 50. We're pretty much full in here. Let's look at our characters really quick again. Something I want to see in here. Okay, Huang Shao is brilliant. This is really cool. I was looking at this in my Yuan Shao playthrough that I was experimenting with. And if you look in the pop-up down here, plus 15% ammunition for all units, minus 30% ammunition for all units, enemy armies in this county. That's pretty significant. So like these Yi marksmen that are over here, he's got 2 units of them. And then he's got Archer Militia and Archer Militia. They have significantly less ammunition. I don't know if it matters if do we need to be in friendly territory or enemy territory? I don't think that matters, but that's a very good trait. And then of course though, I can right click on. I didn't think I'd be able to see Liu Bei's stuff because we're not friendly with each other. But we don't know his. For some reason we know a lot about Liu Bei. Huh. Okay, back on topic. What are we gonna do here? I feel like we need some better troops to fight Liu Bei. What does this guy do for his army? Militia supplies and replenishment, but that's for own army. He's just part of the retinue down here. Okay, here we go. This is what he provides for his retinue. Extra ammunition, melee armor piercing damage, ranged armor piercing damage, fire arrows, melee damage, and morale. So We could get our own Yellow Turban Horsemen, very similar to the Militia Saber Cavalry. They have a nice block chance. What I really want, though, is something that can kill their cavalry. Like, these peasant warriors aren't going to get it done for us. Peasant spearmen. Yellow Turban Spearmen might be good against their cavalry. 500 and then 120 upkeep return. It's expensive. It's going to hurt our income return by quite a bit. Let's... Oh, gosh. Well, we can do this for 10 turns, essentially. We can do it for 10 turns. Okay. I guess we'll do that. And then let's go ahead in here and handle these skill points that we have to spend. 10% campaign movement range. Own army. That's pretty good. Guerrilla deployment. Own retinue and night battles. Is this a retinue that would be worth having guerrilla deployment on? I assume that means that all the troops can deploy outside the deployment zone, which could really be handy under some circumstances. Or we've already got the research rate. Yeah. 10% ranged armor piercing damage, range damage, 3% income from industry, plus 2 enlightenment. I don't think I want this because he's only got 1 ranged unit right now, so I don't think that's quite as helpful. Enables flaming shot. I still haven't figured out what's the difference between like fire arrows and flaming shot. And what's this one down here? Passive ability recovery. So he becomes like a troll in Warhammer, and he goes into a meditative state. That's not like a troll, but he replenishes hit points, I guess. Let's try the guerrilla deployment enables night battles. Let's see where that takes us. And then Bei Yuan Shao. Sorry, I have to spend a little bit of time looking at these every single time we get a skill point, because like they're all over the place. Some of them have the same things, but they're like rearranged. And so I don't know where or what anything is. This is another thing that will improve as you get more familiar with the game. You'll know exactly what you want to get, and you won't have to spend so much time looking at this kind of stuff. Okay, I'm spending too much time. I'm spending too much time on this. Really, I am. 10 morale when attacking and battle speed. Why not? I don't remember if I had a grand strategy for what I was picking last episode. Doesn't really matter right now. And Bei Yuan Shao. Okay. Well, let's see what happens next. Death of Cao Song. Cao Song. Okay. Is that it? Buildings! A meditation garden. And yeah, we already looked at that. Okay, so we should be at positive public order now. We're earning plus 20. However, if we turn off the tax exemption, it goes negative. So we still have to wait a little bit. We got a bad problem with food. What we're really looking at right over here is the faction support. This is going up by, I guess, 7 per turn. And it's creating a -6 public order debuff for us and a -25% income from all sources. So if we look at the... Well, if we turn this back on. So -25%. So we're losing like 1/4 of 74, which is not very much. But like once that finally goes away, we'll have a little bit more. And we'll probably be able to take the tax exemption off and help our upkeep just a tiny itsy bitsy bit. Okay, these guys are replenishing awfully fast. 2 turns until they're fully replenished. Do we have our assignments all done? Yeah, we have 2 people on assignments. Okay. Ooh. Is this my capital? Is there a big star above it? Yeah, that's my capital. Okay. It became our capital because we started over here with Dong as the capital, and then I think it became Taishan, and then it might have been Beihai at one point, but now it's Donglai. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We got to be really careful with how we approach this. I want to catch Liu Bei like unawares with his pants down, to put it mildly. Can we go back to settlement? Our garrison is still very weak here. So what we're going to do, we're going to move up to right here. We have a 70% ambush success chance. Oh, we can't even see Liu Bei. Okay, we got a lot of movement left right there. I want to make sure that we have room to retreat from him. And because he's in the settlement, I now can't see how far he can move total. But we are going to go into our ambush stance. Okay. And then I learned something new recently as well. I went back and I watched one of the Total War live streams from last week, I guess it would be now. And I learned, I didn't know that you could do this, but like I thought if we wanted to take Taishan, the trade port over here, that we would have to declare war on the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But as it turns out, because we are a Yellow Turban faction, what we can do is we can right click on it. And then we get this choice. We can attack it, we can cancel, or we could try to annex it. Or annex it. And with compelling arguments, the settlement can be convinced into surrendering without a fight. It will be handed over to you immediately. Let's try that. And we choose integrate, and we get an immediate 25 faction support. And just like that, we have a trade port. I could have done that like hours ago. I didn't know about that. That's what I get for not closely following all the Total War 3 Kingdoms live streams and other things that Creative Assembly was putting out. And the reason I wasn't doing that is because I generally don't follow a whole lot of pre-release footage before any game comes out. I usually wait until games come out and then look at user reviews and my favorite YouTubers to see, how, what does the game have? How does the game look? Do I think I'll enjoy the game? That's usually how I approach it. I don't usually watch a lot of stuff that's put out by companies. Also because I do run my own channel, and the time I would spend watching other like YouTube videos that are put out by companies is the time I usually spend making my own videos. So it's kind of funny in that way. Anyways, let's I think that's as much as we can really do right now. It's a little bit slow because I'm just being a little bit cautious here. Not a whole lot of action yet. I'm hoping by the end of this episode we can have knocked Liu Bei on his butt and have strengthened our position even further on the campaign map. We're doing pretty good. We got the peninsula. We haven't captured Langye yet. We got to deal with this threat right here, Liu Bei. But now we have a trade port, and if we can get Taishan back, that's part of the trade port. So then we'll have this commandery, this one down here, and then we can either push further to go get Dong back, the iron mine, and the settlement. But I don't know, that's a little bit precarious. There's a lot of people over here that don't like us. We might be better off pulling back just a little bit and getting Langye so that we have this commandery, and then maybe try to secure peace with Taoxian, and well, I don't know. We'll just have to see. This is still Yellow Turban stuff too. So potentially, if we got over here, like if we took this city, this farmland, we could get this temple, and then there's a small city owned by Wang Long somewhere in here. All that said, let's see what Liu Bei does. Okay. He's, Ooh, okay. I think that's a Han Empire. And Tao Xian is back. And then I think that was Wang Long. And Huang Shao is now causing a wonderful -10 public order everywhere because he's flogging the troops. Oh, you dummy. We were just on the verge of being able to get like turn this off. Oh, well, you know what? We're still doing kind of okay here. Local characters. So is the public order penalty only in here? Flogging the troops. Huang Shao, reviled. Turns. Local commandery. Okay. So I guess it is just strictly in here. However, when I look at the public order for this settlement, it says -3 faction support. I don't see anything about -10 for flogging the troops, so I'm not sure what's going on there. With public order now at 22 and only going down by 1, and this going up by 7, I think we can finally take off the tax exemption, earn a little bit of money, and then as the faction support goes up, the public order should swing back to positive. And now let's look at Liu Bei. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? He has no idea we're here because we were in this ambush stance. He has moved into a force march. He's completely out of position. We are close to full strength here. We got 1 unit slightly depleted. These guys are like 3/4 strength. And then we have Yuan Shao. I'm sorry. It'd be Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao. Okay. And we have him right here. So you know what? We're going after Liu Bei. If we can win this battle, this is going to be great for us. And he's in a forced march stance, so he's going to start the battle fatigued. It is winter time, so I don't know if he's going to like take any attrition or anything like that. Let's okay, I guess you got to go this way. He likes his odds. This guy knows no fear. Oh, this is our garrison is just trash. And our forces are evenly matched. Our advisors predict a Pyrrhic victory. We got 5,300 troops. He's got 4,000. So that's apparently how much better he is than us. Fight night battle. Ooh. The enemy army will not receive reinforcements. The enemy's spotting ability will be diminished. -15 morale for the enemy army. However, we now don't get reinforcements either because we don't have night battles in the other army. So yeah, we're gonna fight it during day. I'm a bit nervous. And the battles in Total War 3 Kingdoms, when they're evenly matched, I alluded to this earlier too, they tend to take a little bit longer, so it's very conceivable that just this battle could eat up the remainder of this episode. So we'll see here. And then Liu Bei has to get his words in, but I don't want to listen to it, so Okay, this is good. Our reinforcements are coming on behind us. He's deployed way up there. It's a very long walk for our reinforcements. And if we hover the mouse cursor over the snow... do I have to select a unit before it will tell me? Okay, there we go. Melee evasion, -50% for light infantry, -25%. What happens to our archers? Same deal. What about our heavy infantry? Medium spear infantry. They only lose speed. Okay. And then here we go. We got this nice vanguard guerrilla deployment. That's cool for the whole retinue. It's really neat. It's not gonna help us here. Not a chance. Okay. Let's quit goofing off with all that stuff. How many missile units does he have? Let's also remember too that his missile ammunition is diminished because our faction leader is brilliant. So he's got the marksman. He's only got 3 units of archers. Spear guards. It's like shields all the way down the line here. Saber militia. Does he have anything that doesn't have shields? Like, there we go. The G militia. So essentially, his entire right flank is unshielded. He's just got the 1 unit of Saber militia over here with shields. So I think we'll be stronger if we deploy our missiles like on the left side. And then our infantry, our Yellow Turban warriors on his left flank, our right flank, to counter all of the spear guys here. Okay. And then the other thing we might try to do. Okay. We're going to put our archers right here, our archery masters. Then we have a pile of peasant archers. I'm going to put our peasant archers. Oh, I can't do that. Duh. I'm going to put them over here. I'm being overly cautious with this battle because I think Liu Bei is going to be very tough. Okay, these guys are mostly full. These are Yellow Turban warrior guys. And so we're going to put them here. And then I guess we can put our 2 generals like that. And then where are our heavier Yellow Turban spearmen? Okay. He's got more cavalry on his right flank than he does archers. So I'm going to put these guys over here. I'm going to try to protect our archers in the trees. I'm going to try to fight his cavalry in the trees over here. I don't know that that's going to give us any particular benefit. And then I'm just going to do the usual deal with these guys. And I think I might set them over here. They're peasants, so they're absolutely terrible. I'm going to put these guys right here to also help protect these archers. And so the idea here is going to be to set this this group right here. So let's make this group number 3. Let's make this group number 2. And then this stuff will be group number 4, I guess. And so what we're going to try to do is we're going to take group 3 and try to position it over here. We want to take group 2, position it in the trees. We want our archers to just hammer his right flank. The peasant band, well, I'm not worried about the peasant band, but all the G militia, which he's got 3 units, 4 units. Like, we can pretty much melt them with missile fire. Is this a 5th unit? It is. And then we want to use our Yellow Turban warriors kind of more on his left flank. We'll try to position our generals wherever they can. I'd like to keep them out of combat, and then we'll protect our squishy archers over here with the 3 units of spears. And our peasants, if possible... is this 2 units of spear guard that I'm seeing? If we can tie their spear guard up with peasants, that's kind of an even trade. They'll win for sure and chase us off the field, but then we won't be fighting the spear guard. So, okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's a lot of strategy. I know. I'm probably overthinking this, but this is like a huge opportunity for our campaign. We win. Oh, we even have a hill in here. You know, there's also a possibility that they're not even going to come to us. Are they moving? It looks like they're coming to us. Okay. So we got a hill here. So we could even force like an uphill battle for any of their units that engage us here in the trees. Looking in here, if you hold the spacebar down, hide foliage. We're just going to lock that for now. And what that does is as you get close to the trees, it hides them. I wish it would hide them, like hide all the leaves further back, but you know, foliage and trees is always a like problem. What the heck is going on with my units? Okay, no, you dinglings. What are y'all doing? They're like all crisscross, going like the wrong way. I don't know what is going on with them. Okay. Yellow Turban Horsemen. Let's get those guys over here. They can be throwaway units. And then we got 1, 2, 3. Let's put these guys right behind the peasants, and maybe we can get these nicer spear infantry to hit the spear guards in the flank or rear as the peasants tie them up. And then we got these archers right here. I don't know what we'll be able to do with them. Although this unit of archers is pretty nice. Let's just put them back here. Okay, how do we look? Okay, I'm hoping beyond hope that we're going to be able to get very good missile fire out of the trees into the Xi militia. And then we'll protect our flanks here, like so. We got these guys coming in this way. Let's go ahead and turn off guard mode. We'll turn off guard mode here. I'm going to throw Yuan Shao in here. Turning guard mode off on him as well. And then our faction leader here. And quite possibly over here. We have another archer unit. A garrison commander. Yellow Turban Warriors, you know, they're decent. They're decent. So let's put them out here. They're part of the garrison of the trading port. I don't mind if they get wiped out. We can afford for that to happen. Let's turn guard mode off here. Guard mode off here. Let's get up here with these archers. Another thing we can do. Okay, so here's a decent strategy that's going to give us even more of a missile advantage. Remember, their missile units have that minus 30% ammunition debuff from our guy. And so their missile units will stop and fire at anything we put out here. And whatever they're firing at, if it breaks and flees the field, the AI will continue to pump missiles into them. So if we take these 2 units of archers, peasant archers, that are really not going to do a whole lot for us in the battle, but if we put them over here in front, their marksmen will waste a considerable amount of ammunition on these units. And then what that's going to do, of course, is it's going to stop their marksmen from hurting our more valuable units back here. Okay. Now, I don't want to speed the game up like too much, because I do want to be able to keep track of like everything I'm trying to do. Let's go ahead and put these guys here. These are the men of the forest from Yuan Shao's army, and we're going to put them here, because if we can get some of these units kind of detached down this way, like if we can get some of these units to peel off and come this way, then the men of the forest might have a firing arc into the rear of that combat. And I guess you can come over here and also provide morale support. Okay, let's run. No, not the archer militia. Where are the marksmen? No. He's got. Doesn't he have 2 units of marksmen? I thought he had 2. No, I guess he's only got 1. Well, in any case, let's go. Let's just go dump some ammunition into that unit there. Let's entice these guys to tire themselves out fighting like a pointless combat over there. Oh. Do I have fire at will turned on? Sometimes it's like not turned on. Okay, I do. Okay, saber cavalry here. I'll turn off guard mode. Turn off guard mode. Turn off guard mode. Okay, I don't want my archers wasting ammunition on them, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come out of the trees here. All this stuff going to chase them down. Going to come over this way. Going to move up to here with them. These guys are going to become a new group, and they're going to angle this way because they have only sent a couple units over here. And I turned guard mode off so that our spears will just continuously chase them. They should be wasting some ammunition on these guys. Are they not? Are they just allowing them to plink arrows into them uncontested? Wow. Nope, here we go. They're firing at these guys over here. Okay, good. Use up all your precious ammunition on my trash units. Okay, the peasant warband's breaking. G militia. G militia. G militia. Let's go tie up the saber cavalry here, and we're just going to stay on these guys. We have our general right here to help with that. Now, as they approach in over here, we can shoot that unit of G militia, that unit of G militia, aiming at the stuff that doesn't have shields. Okay. Guan Yu, he's a problem. Okay, what does not have shields in here? G militia, spear guards. Okay, we're going to shoot the G militia. Okay, let's go ahead and reinforce our gap right here. Let's shoot G militia, I guess. Okay. We've successfully tied these guys up. This unit's almost breaking. We are chasing that unit. What is going on over here? Let's shoot Zhang Fei. Let's come over here with our spears. I would love to zoom in and show you all some of this. Where are you going? I would love to zoom in and show you guys like some of this combat up close. But I can't even begin to process everything that's happening right now. Oh my gosh, this guy's dying. Okay, that's fine though. Spear guards. How are we doing over here? Okay, we broke that unit. Let's start coming back this way and that way. Provide morale right here. Archery masters still shooting this stuff. These guys are out of ammunition. So let's put them way back here so I don't have to think about them anymore. Where's that spear guard? Right there. Okay, we're fighting a good combat here. Let's send our swordsman over there. Shoot him, please. Okay, I guess they come back. They came back. Let's harass those guys. We still got problems over here. Okay, our archery masters out of ammunition. Let's pull back. Let's look for an opportunity for Huang Shao. Okay, let's move this guy here. Let's move the guy back. Then back. You over here. Let's push up. Let's come over here. We don't want to get caught by Liu Bei. As much as I want to go wipe them out, can't. We broke the other unit of saber militia. Okay, we need to get on the saber cavalry. Let's tie him up with a unit of swords. Not the best matchup, but okay, here's an opportunity right here. Shoot the archer militia back over there. Start coming in on this stuff. Doing pretty good. Come around. Here we go. Hit the saber militia. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was a good charge. We still got this general over there. Okay, we broke this stuff. Stay on the horses though. Stay on the horses. Stay on the horses. Stay on the archer militia. Stay on that. Tie up the general, Liu Bei. Hit the archers in the flank. This guy's finally making it around. Collapse on this stuff. We have a general in here. Let's get him out. There's so much to keep track of that I feel like the only way I could play this battle is by staying well zoomed out. Okay, can I select you? Sometimes when you click on units, it doesn't like immediately select them. It's a little frustrating when it does that. Let's shoot them. Okay, collapsing it over here. Here we go. Another charge over here into the G militia that are tied up on our Yellow Turban warriors. That should break them. Let's watch their morale. And then just come straight down the line. Hit this Saber militia. Turn guard mode off that unit. Turn guard mode off of everything in there. Okay, we broke him. Hit the next unit in the line. Stay on him. Guard mode off. Let's... Oh, no. Can't do anything there. Okay, let's start bringing some spears over this way. Down this way. Stay on the archers. What kind of archers are these? Archer militia. They're not very good. Okay, all this is breaking. We have clearly won this battle. It's going to be no contest. Okay, this is Liu Bei in there. Yep. There we go. Oh, absolutely smashed. Let's, okay, now let's go find the high priority targets and start running them down. Chase them. Chase them. Chase, who's that? Guan Yu? No, we're good there. We got some... Okay, chase Guan Yu. Huang Shao is going to run down Liu Bei. Chase that. Chase that. Chase that. Chase that. Chase that. We want to wipe out everything. Absolutely everything. This was like a huge decisive victory. Turn guard mode off and they'll never catch him. But it's still fun to issue orders when you win so decisively. Okay, so what do they got? They got Archer Militia, Saber Militia, G Militia. We'll never catch that stuff up there. Zhang Fei, he's well out of here. G Militia. You know, I'm just looking for nice like high priority targets to run down here. Okay, we are all over those spear guard. That's good. Yi marksman. This is a high priority target. Are we even catching this stuff up here? We're after Liu Bei and Guan Yu. I don't think we're gonna catch them. So let's so many decisions to make. Where's the edge of the map? How far away? All right, I don't think we're gonna catch either of the generals. They do seem to be outpacing us, so we're gonna take Yuan Shao, head up to the northern part of the map. Faction leader gonna come down here. Or no, he's all done. So he's gonna take out the Yi marksman. We'll hit the archer militia right here. Spear guards. Oh, that would have been a high priority target. You know what? We're going to redirect to the spear guards. Forget the archer militia. Chase down the Yi marksman. I think that's pretty good. So if we can wipe out the Yi marksman... Oh, man. We may not get there. If we can wipe out the spear guards, the Yi marksman, and whatever that is up there, the 185 archer militia. These guys got a long way to go. We might even still catch them anyways. Come on, are you going to get there? Ah, darn it. I wish I had been paying more attention. I didn't really. Darn. That was a high priority target. Okay, let's go back to the archer militia over here. Let's come in here. The Yi marksman. We're going to wipe this unit out. I'm fairly certain of it. He's finally stopped, so we'll, let's see. Archer militia, Saber militia. I guess we'll go after the archer militia that's still way up there. How many are left? 10. Forget it. Go after them. Now, in previous Total Wars, when you ran down units like this, you would gain unit experience like chevrons. I'm not sure if that's still taking effect here. I do think it may be because I think the numbers down here are the unit ranks, the equivalent of chevrons. But what I'm more concerned about than the chevron type deal is on the campaign map, I want to make sure Liu Bei like doesn't have anything left in his army. And you know, looking in here at this stuff, I don't see any indication that these skills are changing based off of unit experience. So I don't know. Maybe it's not a thing in Three Kingdoms. Yeah, I just don't know. And as predicted, at the start of that battle, I said we were evenly matched. It's going to be a long battle. It took us roughly 20 to 25 minutes to finish through that, like pretty much the rest of the episode. But it was well worth our time to play that carefully. Because if we look here, in just a moment. Oh my god. Are you serious? We captured him. We captured him. I'm not releasing Liu Bei. Look at this stuff. We got the Forge Master, the Shuanggujian. See you later, dude. We lost 1,300. Where did we lose them from? Who is this? This is the garrison. So basically, everything we lost was like really from our garrison. Most of our armies are still pretty strong. I'm not going to bother with the replenishment. Our military supplies are capped out, so we're going to do the ransom 1373. Let's look at Liu Bei, because I haven't even looked over here yet. He lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units from his very powerful army. They're going to take several turns to come back, and certainly not while he's in our territory. We're going to pick the ransom option. That pushes him all the way up to here. And do you know what else we can do? Traits gained. Yuan Shao has become determined. That's cool. Oh, we're going to have to figure those out at some point. These are nice items. And rivals. Zhang Fei is a rival with Huang Shao now because we executed his oath-sworn kin. Tough luck, buddy. Tough luck. You should have never come down here to challenge us. Let's go into a force march stance. Well, first let's make sure that Yuan Shao can get there. He can. Oh my gosh. Well, do we have the movement to just get there anyways? Oh my goodness, we can do it without the forced march, which means after the battle we'll still be replenishing because this is our territory. Oh, I'm so happy right now. And look at this. I mean, like, it's so stacked in our favor. It's incredibly stacked. A decisive victory. I think we have to fight it manually. Okay, so these are the Ji militia. They have hardly anything with shields. They do have some of the saber cavalry left, but 13 and 14. This is gonna be a quick battle. And it is Zhang Fei leading the forces here. They haven't had a chance yet to replace Liu Bei with a general. So, like, this is a decisive smackdown to Liu Bei and his faction. I'm going to go ahead and just sit on the other side of this water. Hit start battle. I don't know what all that is. Our success looms large. Yeah. How could we not be successful? Speed this up. Get our archery masters up here. Oh, that's weird. They came on, like, different this time. My unit cards are coming on in like totally different orders than they have been for the majority of the campaign. It's odd. I know I'm forgetting a couple units here. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get smacked like so bad. They don't have any missile units, so they just have to walk right into us. Let's get you out of here. You're kind of weak. You're also kind of weak. Let's put you up here instead. Let's back them up there. Put you there. These are the Saber Cavalry. Jean Sword Guard Cavalry. Okay. Regular speed. We are relatively secure in this battle. So we can just watch these guys get obliterated by all that missile fire. Again, it takes a huge amount of missile fire to knock out cavalry units if they have any amount of ranged defense, which quite a few of them do. I know the Saber Cavalry do. I would imagine that the Jean Sword Guard Cavalry also do. The rest of this stuff, though, is not going to stand a chance. Oh, my. Oh, my. You can stop shooting now. Yeah, you can aim over here instead. Okay, the Peasant Band, the Saber Militia, G Militia, G Militia. Okay, so Archery Masters, Archery Masters, Archery Masters. That covers all of the G Militia. These guys, they just broke. Now, this might be a moment where people would want to criticize the AI for being a little bit brain dead. You know, it's just like marching slowly to death. But honestly, what else can it do? You know, no matter what they try to do, they're just going to get absolutely crushed. Zhang Fei is going to die. Let's stop shooting with all of our missiles. We'll allow Zhang Fei to get off the field. We'll allow Guan Yu maybe to get off the field. Or you know what? We're going to encircle this guy. We're going to turn off guard mode. No, you don't. You get back here. And let's enjoy some carnage. We have the opportunity to do it. It's rare. It's rare in my campaigns. How close can you get? Now, this is without any sort of camera mod. I can get down this close. And if you hold down the middle mouse button, you kind of like have a little free look. So that's pretty cool. Let's zoom out a little bit. Zoom out a little bit more. And then just using the middle mouse button, you can hold it down and free look. This is kind of funny. People have been saying like how happy they are about all the unit banners and stuff that are in here. But the unit banners make it kind of hard to see what's going on with the combat. So I don't know. You know, it's like you can't do one good thing without making one bad thing, I guess. Okay, let's back out of there. Victory! Yay! I don't know if we captured him or killed him. Oh, this is just like... This is such a great turn of events for this campaign. It's going to make it, I think, incredibly easy to backpedal back to the lands that we lost and secure our position. I think. We've captured Zhang Fei. Oh my goodness, the Serpent Spear. Oh. Oh, we captured Guan Yu, but we only got a merchant for our efforts. We captured the God of War. That's what it says under his name over here. He's a legendary champion. And all we got for our efforts is the merchant. I guess it's pretty decent. I would have preferred like a piece of armor or something. Gonna execute him too. And we're gonna ransom again. No. Okay, good. They're gone. We wiped out the whole stack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. I cannot believe how well that all just like unraveled for us, or you know, turned out. And our armies are pretty strong. If we force march, we do need to replenish a little bit, but I'm going to force march, and I'm gonna bring Huang Shao up to here, and that's gonna put us in range next turn to hit Taishan immediately. I think I'm gonna also put him in a force march and bring him up too. I want to make sure that we get Taishan back before Liu Bei pops in with an army up there. The garrison should still be weak. It is, because Liu Bei only took it a couple turns ago from us. So we should be able to defeat that easily with our forces. Ancillaries gained. Rivals. Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao is now mad at us because we killed his friend in battle. I thought we killed Yuan Shao not too long ago. I can't even remember. Close that. Okay, we have 5,624. We're using 300 per turn. Should we build something before we maybe pop out of here? What's our food look like? We got 10 food. We don't get an extra building slot for making this jump. We do use up 4 extra food. So not sure that I want to do that yet. Let's look at the gardens. Well, we could do an extra 5% research rate, a little bit more satisfaction. That might be good. We could finally pick one of these 2 options and get a little bit more income per turn. We've already got the max farmer housing that we can get right now. We may be able to get rid of the garrison, but I'm not sure about that. Yellow Turban Spearmen, Peasant Archers, Yellow Turban Warriors. I mean, it's a decent garrison. Yellow Turban Archers Captain. I would hate to demolish it, try to build something else in here, and then like have like a large doom stack like somehow come out of the fog of war off the coast. That would be terrible. But I do want to build up this settlement. I want to build up this settlement. Let's go back to the gardens. 1440. 800 to do it instantly. Yeah, you know what the hey, let's do that. We just spent a whole pile of money on that. I think it's worth it. Let's look at Beihai, which we've just gotten back recently here. If I can build something worthwhile for like 1,000, I think it'd be a good idea. And we do have a garrison building in here, so over time this will refill and give us a pretty decent garrison in here. This gives us an itsy bitsy more income from peasantry. It's really not much. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to really spend our money in Beihai. What about these? No extra money with that. Let's look at the local pines. Now this might give us some money. 30 from peasantry. But with 2 enemy armies encroaching on the fishing port and the lumberyard, I'm not feeling comfortable doing that. So I think all things considered, I don't want to spend any money. What about our trading port over here? This might be worth it. An extra 30 for 2,000. I don't want to spend 2,000. I really only want to spend like 1,000. I don't think we can afford it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait till we get Taishan. We do need to worry about these guys. And He really likes peace right now. Like, he really, really likes peace. We're going to wait, though. We're going to wait. What I'm thinking is we might declare peace with... I want to wait and see what these guys do. I want to wait and see if they actually take the time to threaten our stuff down here. Let's look at the garrison in the lumberyard. Like, they might. They might. But I think we have towers here. And I think we have towers at the fishing port. So, you know, with these garrisons that we have, I don't know that either of these armies are really strong enough to take these. They might be strong enough to come over here and take the farm. Because I don't think we'll be fighting in a map that has towers. I think we'll just be fighting an open field battle. But we might be able to just get Yuan Shao over here to reinforce that. And then... you know, they wouldn't be able to come down here and take anything, really. So they might just, like, come over here and then just run away and go home. Which would leave Huang Shao free to take Taishan, the Iron Mine, and then descend on Dong. Come back over there and take that. In any case, let's go ahead and... we can't do any assignments. We can't really do anything else. Let's end our reform choice pending. No, we got to pick a reform. Okay. Well, we did the buildings over here. We have 150% research rate. Let's just go get the other set of buildings. It's going to take 4 turns instead of the... I think these used to take 6, so that's pretty decent. Less 2 turns, I think, with the increased research rate that we have. Let's see what happens here. Han Empire. Don't care about you guys. Liu Bei. Did we not kick the absolute crap out of you last episode? I believe we did. We're going to reject that. A rude rejection. Well, what'd you expect? Gosh. Yeah, see, look at that. They're completely bypassing this stuff. They don't even want to try to attack it. So, I don't think there's anything they could do. Okay, faction succession. Liu Bei has been succeeded by... Shu, a somewhat stern-looking young lady. Gao Gan declared war on Tao Xian. It's hard to say that. Reckless versus cautious. You know what? It doesn't matter because we're going to end this episode here. When we come back in the next one, we're going to try to secure some more of our territory up here, defend what's in the background. And just keep winning. That's the goal. Let me know if you enjoyed this with comments or thumbs up. I'm enjoying it. A lot of fun. Again, thanks to Creative Assembly for the early access. Check out the rest of the channel. Consider subscribing. You can follow me on Twitter. And just take care. Have a great day.